So there's a lot going on in my in my life right now. I don't know why I had to stutter over that. If you didn't know, or I've been having a little bit of trouble with my overall health and my mental health. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this, but I was fired from my job because of it, of having a mental health issue. And it's just put me in a place where, and this is the second time that's happened actually. You could count the one before that, maybe, depending on where you stand, but I'm not going to go into depth on that. Anyway, so people continue to fire me over mental health issues, and it's putting a lot of doubt in me. I'm like, should I, am I even good at my job? What do I need to do to where I can feel secure in my job and also be treated with respect? And it dawns on me that I probably should be a manager instead of a server, because that way I have complete control over my surroundings, at least to a point where people have to respect the things that I say. As a server or a bartender, that is not the case. People have never people just mess with you, and that's just restaurant culture. I've accepted that, but they go extra far with me for a lot of reasons, sometimes I think it's they resent me a little bit. My husband is convinced that the management thinks I'm coming for them, for their jobs. And I'm like, no, I just want a decent schedule. But there were managers that didn't get it, because I decided not to tell them about my mental health issues. In the beginning, I wanted to wait a year, right? But anyway, so I had a couple of times when I was unable to contain my anger, I guess. And I wear my heart on my sleeve anyway. So does my mom and my grandmother. We have familial resting bitch face, and that's not my fault. But I gotta be this is the reason I don't understand why anybody lies about anything. I'm sitting here telling you about all kinds of things that are going on with me, that whatever, so what? A lot of you can probably relate, I hope, anyway. So we have resting bitch face. And it gets us into trouble. I even kind of grew this mustache so I could curl it eventually, and maybe it'll look like a fake smile. See how that could maybe work? I guess I didn't grow it out quickly enough. Anyway, so I have all this doubt about whether I can even go back to work. My caseworker at my hospital says that I should probably consider applying for Social Security disability, and they will inevitably deny me. They'll deny me at least 3 times. So I'm about to go through that. I'm already going through some stuff with a program in the city that helps people with my conditions, and they're giving me a really hard time. My caseworker over there is like a dinosaur, and she doesn't I would have imagined. The way she acts. Sorry. I would have thought that she was new to the job. I mean, she's kind of old, but anyway. But I'm speaking to the accountant, the one who does the money side of whatever it is that they do for me. She's I was talking about her, and I was like, is she new or something? She goes, no, she's been here about 25 years. And I go, that's depressing. because I was sitting there, before I said that, I was sitting there complaining about this woman. Anyway, that's what I'm dealing with. So I already applied once, and because she took so long to get the shit together, they closed my case, and I went through like a change in benefits and like health care with it, like, but they didn't even tell me. All of a sudden I just didn't have health care. It was messed up. Anyway, so then I'm over there talking to her, and she just laughs at, of course, at what I said about her. I was like, I'm sorry, don't tell her I said that. And I was like, can I just send this to like you instead of her? Because I can't seem to get anything. She can't, I don't believe that she knows what she's doing. She said, she gave me her email address and phone number, and another supervisor's phone number, and and she's like, well, it's okay. We're gonna do this. It's gonna be okay. And I'm like, all right, I hope you're right. Because this is a lot. This is like almost 3 months now that I've been dealing with this nonsense, because they're so slow. And I think they're slow on purpose, because, you know, they don't want people to have any kind of assistance. Not really, especially after all the money the city spent on during COVID on, you know, extra subsidized unemployment. Remember the $600 or whatever, and then we would get another check in the mail, whatever. So, you know, New York City doesn't have anything to give. But I'm doing my best. My husband is looking for a second job. And that bums me out because I never see him as it is. I can tell someone, my therapist, I can tell my therapist more than I can tell you guys, but I just want you to know what I'm going through. And if you can relate, just message me or whatever. Definitely follow me. I'm here.